We're going to do the third act of Otello, the act in which Verdi really fronted up to the apparent infidelity of his wife Desdemona. And as everybody remembers, Othello has had his heart poisoned by his supporting officer, Iago, from not being promoted when he thought he should have been. He's a rather jealous man by nature. He's rather malign, rather evil by nature, as he tells us in the course of the opera. And he's made Othello believe that his wife is unfaithful to him with the young, handsome officer Cassio. And in this act, we see this rage and fury and jealousy in Othello develop into something truly frightening and tragic, deeply tragic. And in the finale, in front of the Venetian ambassador, in front of the whole of his court, as it were, his people who work and live with him, we see this man brought down, and the act ends with him having an epileptic fit, really, on stage, and everybody fleeing in horror and fear that their terrific, adored, respected leader has been brought so low for some reason. And we see Iago in the final moment of his triumph, as he says, "There is your lion of Venice. There is your leader, foaming at the mouth on the ground. My power is working." Now, Verdi's ability to create a structure, to say all this in music of great power and mercurial quality, to be able to change the way the music portrays the different emotions in the text. By this time in his life, he was a great master at it. And this act is in one sweep, 40 minutes long, from the very strange and undermining music at the beginning into the scene with Desdemona, when he demands to be shown the handkerchief that he gave her, and the handkerchief that Iago has made sure he's got in his possession to use as the proof of her infidelity. And this terrible scene of such pain between husband and wife who fundamentally adore each other. It should have been a great marriage if Iago hadn't destroyed it. And Otello is brought down by this terrible suspicion, and his wife is so unaware of this, and so pure, and so characterful, and so spirited in her defence of Cassio, wanting Otello to forgive Cassio and bring him back. This scene then leading on to Otello being shown by Iago how weak and trivial Cassio is and how he can't rely on him, to the scene with the ambassador and the chorus. This terrific passage of music, one of his greatest acts, I think would be very exciting in the Bridgewater Hall. I think the power of the sound will be so strong as a way to bring the evening to a climax. And before that, we're going to do a more intimate comic scene from Falstaff,